am so excited. Our first guest is here. Last week, she had a historic moment at the Emmys with her show-stopping speech. Y'all take a look.
And I know where my voice belongs. To anyone who has ever had a dream and thought your dream wouldn't, couldn't come true, I am here to tell you that this is what believing looks like.
Please welcome my friend, Sheryl, y'all. That you are here. Thank you for stopping by.
Listen, there was no way you were going to be on the same lot with me launching your show that I could not be here with you this week.
Oh my God. Thank you for that.
You're so welcome.
Congratulations on your Emmy-winning. Let me tell you, it was my birthday night, and I was sitting there, I almost missed my party, watching you win, and watching your speech, and watching your reaction. Like, you seem so like, it was such a beautiful moment that we all, I think, felt a part of, right? You know, like, what were you feeling when you heard your name?
I was in such absolute shock. Because I didn't think it was me. I was there to support my cast members. I thought it was going to be somebody else. So when I heard the Sheryl, I lost my mind. I honestly do not remember getting up out of my seat. I do not remember walking onto the stage. Things only started clicking when Seth Meyers hugged me and said, "Oh, so now you're going to be on my show." Oh my God, but that was it. It felt great. It felt amazing. It still is amazing.
We felt it. You could feel the energy, and we were all just rooting for you, so happy for you, proud of you. Did you have a speech prepared?
You know what? Like many of you, I have had a speech prepared since I was 5 years old. I was ready, you know, ever since Tinkerbell came up out of that steeple and was starting to make dreams come true. I've been practicing a speech. And when they called my name, all of it went out of my head. I could remember absolutely nothing. And you know, center stage is my home. So when I got there, it was like, gather yourself, because this is your moment.
Your moment, baby. And did you own it?
Thank you.
And you sang us down in that moment and everything.
You know, something like you, I always carried with me. There's always a song in me.
Yes.
There's always music in me because I love it.
Right.
Music was always in my house growing up, and I've been singing that song, Endangered Species, for years. I wrote a one-woman show, and I would sing that song. And at that moment, I said, I want them to know. It's been difficult, but I don't sing any victim song.
Right.
I'm a woman.
Yes.
I'm an artist, and I know where my voice
It was so appropriate. You, baby, you knocked that out the water.
Thank you.
I was like, you could just feel it. I'm still in that moment with you. And then your kids, you can hear them chatting, huh?
Let me tell you, I think the reason you have children is so in a magnificent moment when the thunderous applause is being heard, you can hear your children from the mezzanine. I love you, Mommy! Yes!
We gotta show the video of your kids chatting you on. Like, it was so amazing.
that for you.
I can't wait for the day. But to see that, it lets me know I have a lot to look forward to.
Yes.
Okay, did you hear from anyone after you won that surprised you?
Okay. I don't know if I was surprised, but I was very happy. I got a call from the Vice President of the United States of America. Yes.
Wow.
She called me, and I was so happy. I did a riff on something I'm sure she had heard many times. And I said, we did it, come along, we did it, we did it. And she found the joke, and she laughed, and we just had the best time. And she said, you've got to come over for dinner. And I said, yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
And take your Emmy with you, honey. That was history making right there. Okay, and now there was so many moments in that moment for me. That hairstyle with oh my God, it was so gorgeous. So when you see me walking around with it, I got to see it. Okay, I just wanted to say that, but please tell me.
Well, you can call Maria because I'm sure she will do it for you. But in the hotel that I was, there were no mirrors where I was seated. None. So I knew my hair was being pulled back into a ponytail. I knew that they had these crystals, but I thought the crystals would be like a crystal or two. And I'm sitting there, and I'm telling you, this is what happened. And Mila was doing my makeup, Maria's doing the hair, Christina, and I'm sitting there eating, talking, checking the phone. An hour and a half later, my daughter is like, I love it. That's my vision. And I was like, when I got in front of the mirror, I'm so glad I didn't have a mirror. Because I'd have stopped them in their tracks. I would have stopped them. What? Yes, the mother and me would have come out. I would have said, oh, no, darlings, that's too much. It's too much. But it turned out to be just enough, and everybody loved it.
It was so good. It was so good. It was amazing. Yes. Okay. More of the show. We'll be right back.
Cruise to Jamaica, all inclusive. I worked with Ava to properly appropriate the funds that we got from the grant last year. And I found out in early July that I would be welcoming a student who uses a wheelchair. So I was very excited to be able to use part of that grant money to get a new ramp installed. My next goal is to get that student the appropriate desk and follow up on the shoes I lost on the cruise. I was very inebriated. Oh, sea Barbara is different than land Barbara. Oh my gosh.
Sheryl, you are so good. You are so good. Can you tell us more about the new season?
The new season, I think, the new season of Abbott Elementary, season 2. I'm so excited because so many people, they wrote, they texted, social media is hot for this show. And I think they're going to see more of the things that they wanted to see that they didn't see in the first 13. You're going to see more of who people really are, where do they live, what's their family like. You're going to see lots more things like that. And there's some things that you want to see. I don't know if you're going to see that, though. But, see that? They already know. But you never know. We'll see. But guess what? Mr. Johnson, the janitor, has joined our cast and is now a regular member.
Wow. Thank you. So tell me, what is it like working with the kids on the show?
I love working with kids. There's that old adage, don't work with children and animals. But I say, no, honey, you got to work with those children.
Yeah.
Because when the children come to work and you come to work, when the children leave and you're in the... You leave! Right. So, and the children cannot work past a certain amount of hours. So you're in the scene with the children. Mother's gone. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, honey. Put me in the scenes with lots of kids. And they are so sweet. When I see all these children actually learning about the industry and how it works, and they ask questions and they're so well behaved, it is just a joy for me because I'm looking at them and I'm like, I see new generations coming into the industry. Yes.
And who they have as a teacher to be able to learn from you.
And they believe I'm their real teacher.
Wow.
They ask me all kind of things, but sometimes, in their innocence, they come to you. And one day we were all having a good time, and one of the children, he pulled on my blouse and he said, I'm having a bad day.
Aww.
And I was like, oh my goodness. So, I hugged him, and then he said, my grandfather died.
Aww.
And then I just held on to him, and, we did that little rock. Then he looked at me and he said, I'm okay now. And we went back to work,
Yeah. I love that. So you're a mom on and off screen. There you go. So your own kids. Do
Look,
they
you're
actually?
my child.
Yes,
You're
I am.
my child. You have been my child because we work together.
Yes, ma'am.
And I tell everybody the same thing about all of my children. All of my children are successful.
Yay!
All of your children.
Yes.
All of them. Thank you.
If you didn't know, she was my mom on the top Snatch. Remember that?
Yes, I'll never forget that. And we had a good time. And we didn't get to sing then, and then we can't sing today because you can hear my voice. But the next time I come back, we got to sing together because that's going to happen.
Y'all hear that? I'm going to hold on to that. We're going to talk about dreams. We'll be right back.
Oh my goodness.
Me and my mom was on the road trip off our head just.
We're back with Sheryl. Okay, let's have some Dreamgirls fun.
Yes, come on, ask me.
Wait. So it was 41 years ago.
Can you believe it?
No.
41, and I'm only 40 myself.
Listen. Let me tell you about my moment. Earlier, we added it up. Look at this.
I remember that was another great center stage moment. I remember taking that picture, and we were so happy because we knew we had a hit on our hands. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm really having a moment because I wish I could have been able to see that.
Oh.
And then I was going to say, I was born the year it came out.
Yes.
Do you remember what your audition was like?
I'll never forget my audition because I remember that day walking into, it was 890 Broadway, Michael Bennett's big theater, and I walked in there and I was walking behind Loretta Devine because Loretta Devine was already, becoming Loretta Devine. And these women in the room, they were not singers, they were singers, baby. And the building was literally levitating off of the concrete. That's how wonderful they were. And then there was me. And everybody was doing their whole thing, and they asked me to sing. And they said, just, sing something from church. So I sang Ave Maria. They were very quiet. I think they were thinking something more in the Baptist vein. And they did not know that I was a little Episcopalian girl. So I sang my little song, and I sat down. At the end of the day, because this was hours now, at the end of this, they said, very dramatically, if I call your name, it's your day. If I don't, it's not. Yes, it was very dramatic. And then they said, Loretta Devine, Ramona Brooks, and I'm getting ready to leave, and Sheryl Lee Ralph.
What do you think when you look back at the costumes?
Oh, the costumes were so heavy. They were all hand-strung glass beads and crystals. That dress right there weighed all of 35 pounds. So imagine trying to carry an extra 35 pounds of fabulosity every night.
Like only you can.
Oh, baby, I learned to live in that weight. Thank you. Yes, it was some good, they were some good times. The white gown at the finale with the cowl at the back, that was about 50 pounds.
You know what? Ours was too.
Yeah.
For the film, but luckily I got to put on another dress and then the rest of them had, it was like about 30 pounds.
Yeah, exactly right. They
and
were
you were
very
able
heavy.
to move and move so gracefully.
Well, that's because we're
Dreamgirls
training.
graceful.
Well, great, and it's also the movement. What is it like to move like a dream? What is it like to move like a lady? It's like things have changed a lot now. You got to feel the pressure of performance.
Yeah.
Folks got to get out there and that baby, and all of that. Oh, they mean to hurt you, baby. Mean to hurt. I see Beyonce get out there, and I say, you better go, girl. Yes. Because I know what that takes.
Yes.
It takes an awful lot to dance, sing, and recover all all at the same. That's work.
That's work.
That's called putting in the work. When we did Dreamgirls, baby, our work was step, touch, step, touch.
You want to show?
Come on!
Oh, you want me to come too? Oh, Lord. I don't know if I can keep up.
Yeah, you can.
We need some Dream Girl magic. You have toys. I can't believe I get to do this.
Girl, now this is not any cheap boa, so you know I'm keeping it.
Yes, ma'am, you better. So, and we tossing it around the neck. I'm following your lead. You the original Dream Girl, baby.
Now,
Not me.
all you have to remember,
Okay.
when you move, and you know this,
Yes, ma'am.
it's like you want them, thank you, and you want them to see that you're wonderful, that you love being here on stage. Come on.
We'll make it happen.
Now make it sway.
Oh. Yes, ma'am.
And you look at them, look up. That's right. Come on, sing, baby. Now wait, here we go.
Dream girl,
Look up. Look down.
dream girls, never leave you. Come on.
I know you. And guess what? I'll be there.
Oh, she's here, y'all.
I'm so proud of you. Do your thing, girl.
Oh my God, I can't believe I just got to have that moment with you. That was a dream. She's a dream. Thank you so much for coming. Give her a hand, y'all. The new season of Abbott Elementary airs tomorrow at 9 p.m. on ABC. We'll be right